I'm still working on the first episode of new Spider-Man series.
It's long past time.
I haven't uploaded in a while, so I thought I might bring you guys some news real quick. Before we get into that, I haven't been talking about the Mandalorian. But man, the season is great so far. Really quickly, I think my favorite episode so far was the most recent one, episode 6. Had a ton of stuff with Boba Fett, got his armor back. Got to see Dark Troopers, Razor Crest is gone. And Goku was kidnapped. It was really just amazing the amount of stuff we get to see. And next favorite, probably episode 5 this season, Jedi. Ahsoka was great. Voice took a little getting used to, but it was fun. When Baby Yoda, you know, Grogu. It was really cool to see Ahsoka again for the first time in live action. It was awesome. Ahsoka and Admiral Thrawn got name dropped. It's really just a great episode. And back to episode 6. I was just really surprised they went to Tython so quickly. I thought it might take an episode, and then it might be like, I don't know, series finale or something. Nope, I think they went straight there. Man, when Boba Fett Slave 1 showed up, I was so amazed. Because we haven't seen that ship in years, ever since Return of the Jedi. Which was almost 40 years ago. Which was crazy to think about, right? I'm so glad we got to see it again. Sure, we saw the Slave one in Attack of the Clones and in the Clone Wars, but it wasn't that Slave one. In the Clone Wars, it was kind of closer, but it never got to there, so I'm glad we got to see that Slave one. And man, it's finally confirmed that that was Mando. Just like in Legends. That's amazing. I guess we can write off what Almec said as I guess we need this Mandalorian. I'm so glad they got that back. And Jasper Real is canon too, because apparently someone translated the chain code, and yeah, it says Jasper Real, so it's cool too. He was from Legends as well. He was a really good character. Man, the ending parts though. The fight with the Stormtroopers was great, and when Boba got his armor, that was the most fighting we've seen Boba Fett do on screen, period. It was amazing. Really cool to see him finally utilize his armor and not get taken out. That was pretty cool. And Nick Shand survived. And I confirmed the theory many had about Boba Fett being the person in there. Once I heard about the theories, I kind of bought into it too, but then once Cobb Vanth came in, I thought they were just gonna say that he did it, but they didn't, so I didn't really have any expectations of her coming back. That was really cool to see. She did the number on those Stormtroopers, and then Mando and her teaming up was very cool. One of the Stormtroopers got one idiot. So we know it's like common practice. them missing all their shots. And then the Razor Crest getting destroyed. That was a gut punch. I never thought they would do that in the show. Like, I thought they might kill off Mando, right? But I never thought they would destroy the Razor Crest. And then Grogu getting kidnapped was just wow. The name's gonna take some getting used to, but I'm already kind of attached to it. It still sort of fits with the naming convention. Anyways, I thought we were just gonna have some like glimpse of the Jedi or whatever to end up the episode, but no, they actually got him. And then now Boba and Mando are teaming up, and Fennec Shin too. And it looks like they're gonna be breaking out that guy in the 5th episode of season 1, so it was pretty, that was not the 5th episode, that was awful. The 6th episode, so that's pretty cool. And excited to see how the 6th episode is turning out. And that part with Moff Gideon, wow. Baby Yoda was using some dark side. Sorry, Grogu was using some dark side abilities. That was interesting to see. Still was a bit of a ways to go if he ever wants to continue his training as a Jedi, which we know now exists, and that was pretty cool. Let's see the temple reference. No, little reference to Anakin in the 5th episode was pretty cool too, where she said he's the best of us. I kind of wish they made it clear that Ahsoka wasn't a Jedi, but I don't know, I guess it doesn't matter to the casual viewer. Yeah, the show is really hitting its, season 2 is really hitting its stride. Almost, pretty much every episode has been hit out of the park. Except for, the only one I thought wasn't as great as the other ones was episode 2. Because it slowed down the action a little bit, but I thought it was still a pretty solid episode. But the reveals in the 6th episode, I can't wait. Also, Moff Gideon showing him the dark saber was just kind of cool. But honestly, I can't wait to see where the 7th episode goes. I'll probably let you guys know this weekend. But today, a ton of news broke out. We got tons of trailers. First look at what Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which looks really great actually. Still don't know much about the plot. And this special look trailer didn't give much away. Anyways, but it looks really intriguing. Zemo's there, you know, US agent is there, and that's pretty cool. Also, Bucky's new design, Falcon's new design, they look really great. I really like the costume design. Everything looks really interesting. I was really excited for that show. Sad I got delayed instead of WandaVision, and then WandaVision got delayed, so yeah. Moving on, speaking of WandaVision, got another trailer for that looks really interesting. Different realities. Looks like they were setting each time the characters start to figure out what's going on. Still don't know any villains, but everything looks super interesting. I wasn't very excited for the show at the beginning, but I can't. Honestly, I'm really excited to dive in. Can't wait for Falcon and the Winter Soldier now. And then Loki looks very interesting. I also wasn't very excited for that because I thought we had enough of Loki in the MCU. I wanted some other villains like Kang to shine, but it looks pretty interesting. Dealing with a bunch of time stuff, and it looks like Loki's gonna try to take over Asgard or something. And then the Time Variance Authority from the comics is in there. That looks really cool. And the show looks excellent. And then final Marvel stuff thingy to info. What if the trailer looks insane? It's animated, which we knew before, but the animation style looks really cool. Yeah. Peggy Carter getting the Super Soldier Serum. Got T'Challa as Star-Lord, which looks pretty interesting. And I'm really excited to see what they do with them. You know, sadly Chadwick Boseman. So he's got some zombie stuff, which looks really interesting. Like you had Bucky fighting a zombie cat, which looks cool. And I think Doctor Strange fighting an evil version of himself. That looked pretty interesting. And the Watcher's design looks amazing, and it looks as if Nick Fury is viewing all of this. Based on some lines in the trailer. It could be just the editing, but they really made it look like Fury was and that's maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll get the Who Killed the Watcher storyline in the comics. Man, everything looks amazing. Some stuff with Thor. Yeah, this stuff looks really cool. Cannot wait. And then some Star Wars stuff. Got a behind the scenes look at Andor, which I thought they were calling it Cassian Andor, but now they're calling it Andor, which I think is a cooler title. I'm still not super excited for that because I think Rogue One is fine. I think it's better than most people give it credit for, but the first half is pretty boring. In fact, I'd say the best part of the movie is in like the last act, which is not great for a movie to have. Of course, it's not as much hated on as Solo is, which I think it's unfair for Solo. And that Solo set up some interesting things that aren't getting expanded on, but it looks fine, I guess. I can tell Diego Luna is really passionate on it, which is cool. I don't very much care for it, but then the Bad Batch got a trailer, and man, that looks awesome. Tarkin is in there, his younger self. Looks like we're gonna be having from the timeline from before Order 66 to post Order 66. We saw the Bad Batch fighting some clone troopers, which looks cool. Maybe they didn't, you know, go through with Order 66 and betray the Jedi. So that looks very interesting. Again, Tarkin looks cool. Saw some really interesting planets. The animation style is the same as Clone Wars Season 7. So that's gonna be amazing, because I loved the animation style for that. It was so fluid. Everything was great. I honestly can't. And yeah, that about wraps it up. It looks like we might be getting some more information towards the end of the week. Post an update if I find anything else out. Mando chapter, I don't know, 14, I think it's coming out, tomorrow. Don't know what it's called, but, I'll, update after I watched it. And man, things are looking, it's a good time to be a fan of, Star Wars, Marvel, DC even. They've got some games coming out next year. Spider-Man, latest Spider-Man is arm printing. Probably post a vid about that. Want to either to talk about the sets or once I get the sets. But that looks really cool. Spidey with his arm printing finally after the longest time. So they did it with the Homecoming minifigures, but never with the regular one before. Also, the rest of the printing on that minifigure looks great. Yeah, also a new Cap minifigure that looks pretty cool. Miles minifigure with that new hood piece, which looks very cool. The blue from Spider-Verse for the electric, for his Venom Blast, which is interesting. Thought they might go with the yellow, which I prefer, and was in, Spider-Man Miles Morales. I guess not for the foreseeable future. Which yellow is what I'm going to be going with. Also, check out the trailer for my series. I'm gonna be working on that. Spider-Man Miles Morales was great. Saw my, go check out my vid on that. It's a bit long, so you can watch it as like a movie, I guess. But the game is really awesome. You had the stuff with Venom and the Lizard. For next game, we knew Venom already. This is the post-credit scene for the first game. But Kurt Connors is in. He's a really interesting character that they haven't done a lot with until recent years. So I'm excited to see what Insomniac does with him. He can kind of be a little redundant, but I have faith in him. And Jerry's getting out of the tank, so Venom stuff. I can't wait for the sequel to that game. Yeah, really looking forward to next year. Get a Harry Potter game, which actually looks good. The only really good Harry Potter games we had are the Lego games. So I'm really excited for the Hogwarts Legacy game. And Suicide game, Squad game, which looks interesting. Interested to see the story with that. We're getting a Arkham Knights game, which could fit in the Arkham series, but doesn't want to, so it's not. It has the same premise. It has literally the same premise. Like, it's like the Avengers game not using Insomniac Spider-Man. That turned out to be a good decision. I don't know, maybe they wanted to distance themselves from it after the poor quality of Arkham Knight. Might make a video on Arkham Knight before the new game comes out. Also, finally a new Lego Star Wars game is coming out. It's been 5 years, and by the time of its release it'll be 6. So, or not 6, it'll be 5. I'm just really excited for the future. Yeah, to get out of this here. Vaccine's coming soon, but we gotta stay strong, even after the vaccine, because not everyone will get it. So stay safe, guys, out there. Make sure to be socially distancing. Wear your masks. And Get the official verification on the election. The states have put it out, so go to them. Don't believe what the president's saying. Go to the official sources, you know, research everything, and get healthy, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys. Happy holidays.